Hi, Stephanie and Peter here with Outdoor Dog. Today we have a special guest with us named Pippy. Pippy is a Chihuahua Terrier mix. She's a good friend of ours, often stays over at our house. We even went to the beach with her a couple weeks ago. In today's segment, we're going to talk about the importance of teaching your dog to be comfortable with a physical exam. Why is this important to Outdoor Dog? Well, I don't know about you, but I have had to stop on a trail or when we were boating or something to check my dog over to make sure that they were okay. The first time that this had really happened to me and was a problem was with a rescue that I had just adopted named Oliver, my last beagle who I had. We had been walking on a trail and he yelped and started holding up his paw. I hadn't had him that long. We hadn't done much work together and I had to examine his paw. I had to be so quick about it because he was unhappy with the whole situation that I just reached in and grabbed what was sticking in his paw. And it happened to be this little sticky ball with sharp needles poking out of it. And I ended up getting hurt too, because when I reached in, of course, I cut my hand. So this became really important to me to teach my dogs to be comfortable with being examined while we were out and about in nature, whether it be on a boat, on a walking trail, hiking trail, didn't matter. I want my dogs to always be comfortable, especially if they have something in their paw or they slid an ear by accident or whatever might happen. So because Peter and I have been working on this a lot together, I decided to show you guys with Pippy. So we'll get started. So today Pippy is going to demonstrate for us counter conditioning and desensitization. Basically, the training that we're about to do is building an association for the dog between being touched and handled and pairing that with food. So we want to build a really positive association between the two things. To start, I like to have my dog in a comfortable space. This could mean on the couch, it could be in a bedroom, anywhere where they're comfortable. Pippy is pretty comfortable out here on the porch. And it's a gorgeous day, so we decided to do the training out here. So all I'm going to do is start by reaching towards Pippy and then giving her a treat. Good. Good. And then I remove both hands. Reach, treat, retreat. Reach, treat, retreat. Reach, treat, retreat. So we're going to keep doing this until I'm able to actually touch her. My goal in this training session is to work on touching her feet. I don't believe she's done that before. So I'm actually going to start by working on reaching towards her shoulder. Good. Sit. Good. And she very quickly allowed me to touch her shoulder. If she wasn't okay with this and she was moving away from my hand, I would have to back up and just go straight to reaching towards her instead of touching her. Good. Give a treat to Peter. Good. Now I'm going to slowly work down her leg. So I touch, treat, and then both hands are taken away. The reason you want your hand to touch first and then treat is because we want to make sure that the dog is getting that when the dog is touched, a treat is coming. So she's learning that that touch is a really good thing. Touch, treat, retreat. Touch, treat, retreat. And she's doing excellent with this, so we're going to keep moving down her leg. Treat, retreat. Reach, treat, retreat. Good girl. So I'm not using a cue for this because we're trying to build an association. Good girl. And as you can see, she's already comfortable with me pretty close to her feet. Good. And if she lies down, that's fine. I'm okay with that. She really can be in whatever position that she wants to be in. However, I find it's easiest. Oh, did you see what she did there? She reached her foot away. So I moved too quickly. So we're going to go back. Good. So what I was saying is they can really be in whatever position they want to be in. But I find it's easier to do it with them in a sit and a down because they can't move quite as easily. Good. Give a couple to Peter. You want to use really high value treats when you do this. I often use chicken or cheese. Boiled chicken is great because it doesn't have a whole lot of fat in it. Today I'm using fish treats that Pippy thinks are pretty cool. There, she moved away. So I went too fast. She doesn't like her toes touched, it seems. Good. Good. And there she allowed me to touch her toes. So we're just going in little tiny segments of reaching towards the dog, touching the dog, and then moving down the leg. And we want to do this on both sides. We want to do it with her ears. We want to do it with her tail, maybe even. All sorts of things. Oh, that's a rock. So we want to do it with all of her body parts until she gets comfortable. And I do this a lot at home first. Pippy. Sit. Can you sit? So now I'm going to switch sides. Reach. Treat. Retreat. So the reason I'm reaching is because this is a different picture. It's a different hand and it's a different side of the dog. So I always start at this tiniest step first and then progress from there. Because in this work, I don't want the dog to ever be worried. I want her to think that being touched is a really cool thing. Because it means she gets these delicious fish treats. There you go. You can get it. Good. So I'm going to work down the leg now. And again, she's more comfortable standing, which is fine with me. Just sometimes not as easy to do because they might like to move around. Good girl. Good. I often don't talk a whole lot when I'm doing this because I do want to build that association. Again, I'm not using any cue. Just teaching her that touching is a good thing. Good. Good job. Nice girl. How was that? All right, guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to go ahead and subscribe to this YouTube channel, there should be a button below. Also, you can join our Facebook group. There's lovely people in there that like to share their outdoor dog adventures. Feel free to join us there. And as always, thank you for watching. Enjoy the outdoors. Good girl. You were so good. Oh, is that the spot? Is that the